Good morning, my friends. How are we? What is good? Chat, can you guys hear me all right? All righty. What's good, what's good, what's good? Good morning, my friends. How are we? Let me get everything set up here. My rakes raid sign down there is so funny, man. All right. Oh, good morning, my friends. Chat. How are we, guys? Gang. Oh, man, that Lucid stream was funny yesterday. I had a really funny time. I love those guys so much. They really are just fucking epic, bro. Just so epic. Oh, man. Good morning, guys. Let me get set up here. I got socks I got to put on. And let's get cooking. I'm excited for another day. Another day, another dollar. Dude, I know. I should have lit a joint mid Lucid stream. I thought about it. But I really love Lucid. I don't want them to cut us. Good morning, my friends. All right. Let's get down to business, baby. I keep looking sunburned, man. I really need my tan to like go tan rather than be red, you know? So, all right, let me do this. I'm gonna grab a water. All right, my friends, good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. Chat. I gotta shrink the chat a little bit to make it fit. Let's raid. Exactly, baby. You get me? What is good, my friends? What is good? Just won a court case in the Crown Court. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Louis, my man, bro. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're having a good week off. Alex, my brother, amazing. Top was good. OJ Domi was good, aka D-Man. What's up, brother? Urge to trade. Boar Tusk. Dude, the brutal farmer's stand, man. Dougie was good. Alex. RS Aloha. Other Alex. K Dow. Slightly toasted. Dandy Bing. M Official, M Benz. Sean from BK. Lou, Unorthodox, Cole, 3 Satori was good, my friends. Good morning, SC. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, bye, Sean. Fess up, were you stoned on the Lucid stream? A little bit. But honestly, not that much, guys, because they called me in for, like, preparations. Like, we got on the back end of that stream to do, like, you know, warm-ups and stuff. Like at 1 p.m. So I was sitting there for a full hour, no joint. So truthfully, nah, I wasn't that stoned. But I wish I like ate an edible or something. So I wish I just came on and I was just like truly cooked, you know? No, that was really fun. I love those guys over at Lucid, man. Speaking of which, guys, I'm gonna put a little Lucid link in the chat here. Lucid is 30% off with code RT. Boom. I need to be better about doing that. I forgot yesterday. All right, my friends. Is the Lucid portal down for you right now? Usually, if it ever goes down, guys, it's usually back up real quick. So keep me posted on that. It looks like mine's actually down too. Yeah. This usually doesn't last super long. Let's see. See if mine comes back. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the stream. I am very excited to be here today. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and start thinking that we're in this like super bullish market that is unstoppable, et cetera. But I think there's a chance, guys, that I'm pretty excited about the action that we've been getting lately. And I think that there's a real chance the ES is just going to run straight into all-time highs. Have we not already? We have. All right. Boom. Check it out. ES all-time highs. Wow. All right, guys. So, I mean, Jake's initial thoughts before this week started, one of the things that we weighed, guys, is we said, you know, who's going to lead the way? Is it going to be the ES strength or a further NQ pullback? And we got our answer. The ES strength is the GOAT right now. So as long as ES is going to remain as strong as it is, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to keep my eye out for longs. Trade like a girl. Jill, I see you there. Good morning, Jill. Yeah, guys, Jake's initial thoughts is let's just long the stonk. Guys, if you ever think that you're banned, you're probably not banned. I'm probably stoned and had it selected on top chat. See how when I select top chat, it eliminates like half your messages? It defaults to top chat and I don't change it sometimes. I didn't know this was a thing. Live chat, you're all there. All right, so I promise you've not, most of you who think you've been banned, you're not banned. It's just YouTube has a weird, YouTube thinks you're spam. So if you ever think you've been banned, there's like 5 people who have been banned. All of them super deserved it. All right. Sometimes YouTube auto switches to the top chat. I genuinely cannot control it. But just know that I promise you have not been banned. So, all right, guys, let's get going with Jake's initial thoughts here. I mean, it's really hard not to be bullish. I was debating last night throwing a little ES long on and just letting it sit and cook because it went sideways for so long. Damn, I apologize for anyone that was trading Ron G's session with him last night. That must have been terrible. Wow. Oh, that's brutal. But it resulted in a nice trade. Excuse me, it resulted in a nice little breakout here. I would not surprise me if he didn't take a trade, guys. That is this is some brutal action. But on Jake's initial thoughts, my friends, it's hard to argue. All right, guys. So my first initial thoughts on the morning, it's just hard to argue with the bulls. It's just really hard to argue with the bulls right now. They've got a really good case. The ES is at all-time highs. The NQ looks like it wants to get there in a week or two. I mean, it's just really hard to argue with the bulls, guys. Now, I would prefer we pull back into this level here. What's so fascinating is that if the market wanted to, it could effectively flush down all the way back to yesterday's high without going anywhere negative, right, guys? Like, if you think about it, we could pull back to yesterday's high and still be crazy bullish. So there's no OP rule today for me. I'm okay to long underneath the opening print. I'm willing to give myself a couple tries on that. I would prefer that. I would prefer the market shoves down towards yesterday's highs or this level first, and then we can buy some sort of long down here that looks like this. That's my preferred option because then we get better risk to reward. Right? If the market's just gonna crank it in the beginning of the morning with a straight upside rip, I actually think that's less likely that I trade it, guys. Like if the market just opens up and does this, which is a possibility, and it's fine. I'll be honest with you. I probably won't want to trade that. Just because I'll zoom out a little bit. And for me, after another green bar, I'm just not all that interested. So I would prefer, guys, that we go lower first. I would not prefer to just straight long at the open. That's my thought process. That's my 2 cents. So Jake's initial thoughts, guys. It's hard to argue with the bulls. Here's my starred notes for today's session. I would prefer a pullback. I am okay longing under OP. I will not chase. So these are my notes for the NQ today, guys. It's again, first thing, it's just hard to argue with the bulls. Let's not try to, right? The second is that I would prefer level pullbacks if we can, but not necessarily something I'm going to force to it. So I would prefer a deeper pullback. I'm okay longing under the opening print. I do not want to chase. I do not want to chase an upside move today. I would rather long under the opening print on a pullback. So that's what I'll be keeping an eye out for on the NQ, my friends. Oh, good morning to the chat. Good morning, my friends. I hope everybody is doing well. What is good? What is good? Let's smash it. Let's all smash it for RS's dog's B-Day yesterday. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I love all these live trading streams acting like they know. Go watch the Matt course right now. There's only 40 people in the chat. I don't know what kind of bot you are, dog. All right, see, like there's a total of like 6 of you banned. This is number 7 because that's very clearly a bot. You know what I mean? Guys, I promise you're probably not banned. If you don't see your messages pop up on the chat sometimes, I promise you, YouTube is weird, but you're not banned. There's a total of 7 people or something very small like that. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Give me 1 second. I want to get... I'm logged into TPT right now, which just means my YM data is delayed for whatever reason. So give me 1 second, guys. I want to swap out of TPT. Do some YM real quick. Un segundo, muchas gracias. All right, guys. Well, I'll also add here that it is 9:15 a.m. Eastern, and we've got a morning routine to get started. We're going to keep diving through these charts and keep doing all of the best analysis that we have. But it is also important that we get started. Guys, for those of you that are new here, we have some morning routine traditions that we do every single day, no matter what, before the market opens. And one of those very first things that we do is we just like to put a song on in the background and just let it serve as kind of like a mental reminder. While we hear this song in the background, what we're going to do is we're going to do some deep breathing. You might be thinking, Jake, why are you throwing this song on the background? Why? It's just a few different reasons, guys, real quick. One, the title of the song, Best Day Ever. We all want to have our best day ever, right? So we're manifesting it. The other reason, though, is truthfully just a good visual. Just by seeing this little kid and how happy he is dancing, For me, it reminds me that trading's not life or death, guys. I want to have a great day today. I'm excited to trade, but my self-worth is not going to be determined by whether or not we have a win or a loss today. So merely just hearing it in the background really gets me in the right mindset to trade, right? So good morning, guys. This is part one of our little pre-market psychology routine that we have, right? So great day to have a great day. What is up, my friends? Mitch, what's good, my brother? Oh, man, guys, the YM is super strong. Someone out there was asking about the YM. I don't think I'm necessarily, this is a little too straight up for me to look for longs. I'd love a pullback first. Or really what I will do is just use this YM chart as a piece of information, right? And say, okay, see how strong the YM is? That's part of the reason I'll look for longs in the ES or etc., right? So YM is crazy strong, guys. I don't think I could chase a long into this, but it's bringing bullishness to our mindset. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. See the RTY real quickly. Same thing there. So I think for me, my friends, the real key will be, can we get some sort of pullback? I would, after yesterday, after finally getting a bigger winning day yesterday that I needed on real money and actually capturing it, I need to be patient and disciplined today. So if that means, guys, not chasing, that's what it'll be. Does look like the market is getting a little bit of a pre-market breakout here. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, my friends. This is my game plan for the day. Really what it comes down to for me is it's a pullbacks or pool day. I would really like the market to offer me a pullback to enter off of and to try and trade. If it doesn't, if we just rip to the upside and we offer no pullbacks, no entries, I'm just going to leave early, guys, because I don't want FOMO to even have a chance today. Yesterday was the first good, I needed that. And it's a priority for me today to not give it back, right? It's a priority for me today to not give it back. So for me, guys, we're looking at a pullback or a pool day, a pullback or a pool day. Now, my friends, we have our next bit of morning routine to go through here. Again, guys, this routine seems mundane. It's very important to me. If you really want to follow all of your trading rules, it is really, really important to go through each of these steps, right? So the next thing we do is a quote of the day. Now, our yesterday quote of the day was, don't count the days, make the days count. And I love that. I love that because truly trading is the first career in the world where I'm not just looking forward till tomorrow. I don't know about you all, but with every other job I ever worked, I would close my eyes and try to fast forward through the day. I would put my phone down at 10:30 in the morning and say, fuck, I'm going to try not to pick it back up until 1 p.m. because that means I fast forward. It means I'm not staring at the clock. The only job in the world that has made me feel like I'm not counting the days is trading. And I love that so much. So I love this quote from yesterday. For us today, guys, the quote, we're going to go from the great Maya Angelou, right? And the quote is, do the best until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. All right. So the reason I want to talk about this today is hold yourself to the highest standard you can, but every day as a trader, it should get progressively higher. You should hold yourself to a higher standard every single day because you have more trading life experience to go off of, right? So do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Every single day is an opportunity to do better, my friends. Every single day. All right, my friends. I love you guys. Let's get down to business. We've got 5 minutes before market open. Here are my Jake's initial thoughts, guys. As a reminder, for those of you that did not pop up in time today, the market looks really bullish, right? The market looks really, really bullish. For us, we're looking at pullbacks or pool day, all right? At least for me, I don't want to FOMO and chase a move up here. I want a pullback, all right? I want a pullback. If we can get a pullback, I'm going to look to trade it. If we can't get a pullback, I'm going to the pool, all right? It's a pullback, a pullback or pool day, all right? Pullback or pool day. Now, the last rant I have to go on. Guys, this is the last part of our morning routine, our psychology morning routine for greatness. Just a group of 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, however many people. I think it's probably about 500 right before the market open is usually what it goes to. We're a group of 500 like-minded individuals, my friends. We want to be the best version of ourselves, right? So the last part of our psychology morning routine is our mantras. Everybody, read these out loud with me. I promise it sounds silly. It sounds stupid. I don't care. Take the 47 seconds it takes to read these out loud and to let them sit in your brain. All right. Number one, I will not overtrade. I will not overtrade. I will not overtrade. I will not overtrade. Number two, my self-worth is not determined by one day's P&L. All right. Well, I'm not a good or bad person, depending on whether my trade wins or loses today. All right. That is separate from my P&L. I will respect and value money. Guys, we're not just going to burn money off a cliff. All right. I will not cheat the game. I will not cheat myself. I will train like the champion before I become one. And lastly, guys, one trade does not define who I am. As traders, it's really easy to feel like that one trade that we missed or that we didn't do or that we did do or whatever. It's easy to feel like that was life or death. It's not, guys. It's not life or death, all right? One trade does not define who you are. So these are our 6 mantras we're looking to add to this list. If you have something that you tell yourself before the market opens and that you think it really helps you follow your rules, throw it in the chat, guys. I would love to add to this list and make it something that we have built together, right? I made something that we have built together, right? So feel free to throw any mantras you got in the chat. My friends, good morning. I think it's time that we get down to business and crush it. We got 2 minutes before the market opens here. I love you all. I'm very grateful for every single one of you. And as a wise man once said, let's get down to business. And let's see what we can get today, my friends. Remember, the key phrase of the day for me is pullback or pool. All right, guys, hold on. I do want to get back into my TPT account. Please bear with me. Which means I will not be trading the YM because I do not have TPT doesn't have real-time data on that. All right, baby. Chat, good morning, friends. I think it's absolutely hilarious yesterday, by the way, guys. Just, like, we were wondering if we could get to 731s. NQ used 731s as a pullback area before just absolutely rocketing. I mean, looking back on yesterday, I sold early. I could have kept holding that trade. We really, man, we really nailed it yesterday, guys. So let's see what we can get. Markets are open here. We are seeing a bit of a pullback, 15-minute failure to go higher to start the day. So I would like the pullback here. I would really prefer that the Nasdaq doesn't just rip straight from here. I can't long this, guys. And it might just rip straight from here. Hey, we knew this was a possibility. It is, you know, we're not calling it amoral. We knew this was a possibility. Let's see if we can get a pullback that actually allows us an entry. Personally, guys, I was never gonna long just this little too straight up for me on a day where I really feel like I want to execute well. Remember, I haven't traded super great throughout the month of July. So 11,000 yesterday really was like, guys, I am not in a rush to lose those gains. You know what I mean? Ah, shit. Ah, shit, chat. Rumo. Short NQ expecting a sharp pullback. 29,222 entry. Guys, Rumo has made himself clear in the chat. I do think Rumo has been liquidated. Rumo went short at 922. Rumo, man. Everyone pour one out for Rumo. Pour one out. Hey, that's brutal, bro. That's brutal. Damn. Guys, the Lucid website is down for me right now, too. Look at that. I have the Lucid link pinned in the chat. It doesn't even work right now. It doesn't even work. But I'm not going to change it because that's how much I love Lucid. Whenever their site is down, it's usually very fast, guys. Like, it's just because they have so many users. Give them a little bit. I would suspect it's back up and running within 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Oh, man, guys. I mean, hey, we knew this was a possibility, right? We knew this was a possibility. The only question that I'll have, I think so, man. I think it's going to be a pool day, guys. I'm trying real hard not to risk my money when I don't need to. The only thing that I would say on the day, is, should we have maybe considered a pre-market entry? Probably, right? I honestly probably would have done it in the ES. The ES was just so bullish. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey guys, if you went long pre-market today, I think that's a very valid thought process. I think if your thought process was you're going to try to catch an entry in case of this type of move, I think it's very valid. That being said, do I think you should have, or I should have, or it was a mistake that I didn't? No. We knew this was a potential possibility, just the ripstick. And yeah, 100 points real fast. For any of you that caught that, fuck yeah. I'm super stoked for you. If you're one of the me's of the world, guys, we sitting patiently right now. We're just trying to execute well and not be oh man. There's a great comment here that I it's probabilities, not that deep. Dude, I actually could not agree with you more. I just think that that's a skill that a lot of people are trying to develop, you know? A lot of people struggle to think about it that way. But I'll just tell you what, man. That sentence right there, guys. Alexander Los. If we as human beings could do that a little bit easier, trading would be a whole lot easier, guys. The moment that we as traders start to accept everything is just math or and probabilities and statistics, life is a lot easier. I'll just say it's pretty hard to not feel the human side of it, you know? Like the human side of it is, I wish I was up several $1,000s, you know what I mean? Yeah, guys, Lucid website is down right now. Let me see if I can get a little banner going for that. The Lucid website is down. Historically speaking, guys, when the Lucid website goes down, this has happened to them a variety of times. They have a lot of users. It's usually back within 5-10 minutes. I'm keeping an eye on it for when to update, for when to get back in. Absolute ripper, man. Oh, I couldn't agree more, man. We're all rich in our hindsight account. Remember, guys, whenever you're thinking and you're having that feeling of, man, I wish I did this, I wish I did that, the greatest trader in the world, guys, the greatest trader in the world is Mr. SCW. Mr. Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda. All right? The moment a chart makes a move, the easiest thing in the world is to start, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have done this, I should have done that. Bro, I should have held NQ since COVID lows, but I didn't. Like, it's not that easy in hindsight, you know? So could we have longed pre-market? Yeah, man. Mr. SCW is that's the easiest long in the world for Mr. SCW. Let's see, guys, if we can get some more pullbacks. I'm interested. I'm not ruling out trading, I'm not done for the day by any means. I am just, I'm just trying to be patient and disciplined, and I don't want to, again, Guys, all my streams are posted. I love you all. You guys have seen this all. July was not great for me. And August so far is off to a fucking great start. So I'm just trying to keep that momentum going. It can be really, I just want to trade well, man. I'm just doing my best to trade well. Okay, sorry guys. I'm getting a little sign up that's going to say Lucid is down. Let's keep seeing. ES got a pullback to that pre-market high. Is that all we're going to get? No way that's the only pullback we get, right, guys? No way. There's no way. Yo, bro, do you use Flow at all, or what do you focus on most? I do not use Flow. Not that I have anything against it. I am just a pure price action trader. So I look to long lower highs and ride them up. Long higher lows and ride them up into levels. So, for example, yesterday my trade was about 300 points. That was obviously an example of a trade really working out in my favor. I prefer to hold trades for bigger moves. So I'm a big price action trader. I like to hold for bigger moves. Yesterday was an example of that. Today, that would have looked like getting in long down here and holding for up here. But yeah, I have some doubts that we're going to get a great setup. But I'm here. I'm here, guys, and I'm looking forward to finding one. This is the worst banner of all time. Claude just made me a terrible banner. I asked Claude, make me a banner, and I didn't look at it first, and it literally just says Lucid site is down. But I'm just gonna leave that here. The site is down, guys, but if you're logged in, you should be able to trade with no problems. Yeah. You shouldn't have an issue trading on Lucid. It's just if you're trying to buy a new account or something like that. I have not checked out Phidias. But I have heard about them a little bit. I'm definitely interested. They're kind of like a straight to live type of prop firm, right? Oh man, guys, I am, again, I'm here, I'm eager, I'm ready, I'm looking forward for a potential trade, but I'll tell you what, this market looks like, we're gonna go straight up with no pullbacks. I would like to spend a couple minutes talking about something, guys, because we need to figure out a system for this, because here there's a comment. I was going to long before open, but it felt like I was gambling, so I decided not to. And I totally get that, bro. Like at the open, it definitely feels like going long pre-market is often a gamble because it's such a strong move in either direction at the open. The only thing that I want to say is that so often, like really, really frequently, we get this type of action at the open. I don't think going long pre-market is a gamble, guys. If you went long, let's say you went long here, wherever. You went long here and you put your stop somewhere like that. And you said, I'm going to target these levels or higher. I think you just need to have your R multiple. If you entered pre-market and you told me, Jake, this is my trade, I'm just going to hold for 2R, I wouldn't call that gambling. We need to reshift our definition of gambling, all right? Just because you're taking something that feels like a coin flip on whether it's right or wrong does not mean it's gambling. You just need to you got to be able to hold for multiple R multiples. Yeah, I'm a big advocate. We got to entering something pre-market. I don't think we should call gambling, because how often lately have these moves been several hundred points at the open? I mean, yesterday is a roughly similar one. You just got to make sure your stop was wide enough. This consolidation here, again, guys, you can call it gambling all you want. I personally don't think it's gambling to take an entry pre-market. Look how often we get really strong moves in one direction or the other. The priority just needs to be managing your trades really well via R multiple. If you're someone that, apologies for lack of terminology, but you are a little bish, and once we hit 1R, you're like, I got to get out, then yeah, pre-market trades are not going to be for you. But if you can hold your winners well, I don't have a problem with anybody entering pre-market. And I think we got to get this stigma away that it is gambling. It's not. As long as you have a plan, and more importantly, as long as you execute on that plan, it's really not gambling. RTY is a little weak here relative to the rest of the indices. I don't know if that means anything, but it's just, we're grasping at straws here, trying to find something to trade, you know? Someone said, why not use the higher time frames? I'm not really sure what you mean. I have not the higher time frames have been in consideration for me this entire time, so I'm not really sure what that comment means, truthfully. I'm constantly considering the higher time frames. Always. I'm never looking at a chart, guys, without considering the 15-minute, the hourly, always. I don't even like me looking at a chart is not complete until I've done analysis on all the time frames. Basically my entire edge is multi-time frame analysis. Man, this is crazy, guys. Pardon my French, but it feels like the NQ is, you know. All right, I'm gonna be polite. I was gonna get rude for a second. I was gonna get rude. I'm not gonna be rude, NQ. I'm not gonna tell you rude things. Bro, it's like NQ just left us to play with ourselves while it's having all the fun. Come on! I hate you for that, NQ. I hate you for that. ES strong and stonking. Turns out the ES pullback. Turns out that pullback to previous highs was indeed all we were going to get. Oh my God. I agree with you guys. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday. Today is a firm reminder that every hotel got the cuck chair, and we might just be in it today, truthfully, guys. Here's the thing. When the market puts you in the cuck chair, you have a variety of different ways you can respond. You can revenge trade. You can try and force the issue. But I've been in this, the market, I got to clarify this. The market has put me in this chair before, guys. And I'm telling you, when I try to trade from that chair, it never goes well. It never goes well. Don't try and trade from the chair, all right? I might have to leave soon, to be totally straight up with you guys. The more I sit here, the more likely I am to slam. I really don't want to slam, dog. All right, I'm going to switch up the music. Yeah, where's our vibes at? All right, we got to play one sad song, guys, just to kind of like accept what happened today. And then boom, we're done, you know? So, real quick. You got to play one sad song.
Hey man, long live Granny, man.
Hey, I ain't going to work. Rest in peace. Check this out. Look, hey, she was a heart though, man. Granny was a heart. I don't hit grandma with some shit. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Kaboom.
Kabow. Kaboom.
Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kablow.
Man, NQ, guys, just leaving us in the cuck chair.
Then I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is? What that was? Oh, that granny. Oh, she done. What the fuck?
I agree, guys. War is not over. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Bitch, every time I close my eyes, I'm drawing plays about that blitz. Every time I close my eyes, I'm thinking about how they did you quit. Granny, I'm sorry, but I'ma have to go ahead and forgive him and forget. I don't know what you want me to do. You gon' slide, you gon' lose your crew. Homicide when I think about you. If you was I, nigga, what would you do? Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom.
Guys, I don't think anyone gets the lyrics for this song. I don't think anyone gets the lyrics for that song. Oh my God. Oh, we'll definitely play the RAKETRADES new song soon too.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water.
I wanna know, have you ever seen rain?
I will
Oh man, guys, I am here. I am ready to trade. I am, I'm here and I'm ready is the best way I can phrase it. But you won't catch me forcing the issue today. RTY, nice failure to go lower. Hey, if you took that RTY failure to go lower, that's a big brain play. I got that Midwest vibe? I'm not going to lie. I don't think anyone's ever told me I have a Midwest vibe. Oh, man, guys. We got news coming out in 5 minutes, my friends. At this point, pray the news gives the pullback for entry. I do keep adjust for contract on. I do keep that on. Damn. Damn, Logan. Damn. Nah, bro, Logan, all I would say, if you got stopped out before the move, all I have to say is, welcome, brother. I'd like to introduce you to my good old friend, the Cuck Chair. Welcome. I'm sure you're, we're glad to have you, Thanks. We appreciate you being here and joining the squad. Yeah. Guys, try your best not to, we can't, as technical analysts, all right? As technical analysts, it's impossible to look at a chart and be like, it's not impossible. It's really hard to look at a chart and just be like, this is exactly what I want to happen. Like, you have to see it happening, right? And so I'm not going to sit here and be like, hey, guys, I would prefer we do this exact candle pattern into there, and we have to wait and see. So my ideal rest of the day, or my ideal entry, is in waiting and seeing what the market presents as well. There's been a variety of questions on basically what would you want to happen from here, and the answer is I don't want to try and predict it. I don't know what it would be, because we got to see, how does the 15-minute chart look? How does the hourly chart look? Is this 5? Is this maybe the only pullback we get in here? It's a lot of waiting and seeing. And after a straight rip up like that, I don't want to sit here and try and predict something that, I could just wait to see. That's all. Rick Rock in the array said, oh my God. No, yeah, it wasn't just you asking that, Alex. There was a few people asking. So it's a similar thought, though. It's just basically I can't sit here and script out and be like, this is exactly what I want, blah, 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 blah. It's like, just wait and see, it's easier. Purple rain, purple rain. What news is it? Good question, guys. What news is it? I've got no clue. Jolts. All right. Jobs opening data. Young Gravy. I haven't listened to Young Gravy in a while, I must admit.
Chat, make some noise for the strongest in all the game.
All right, guys. I'm not done yet. I'm still willing to trade and all that. But I am going to light a joint.
Make some noise for
Because this is just FOMO for show. No doubt, got a little FOMO in here.
So I've worked on it, but the drums still aren't right.
I have no idea what comes next, guys. I've got no
The feeling
clue.
is right. The pocket isn't.
Maybe a pullback to these levels. That would be cool. Or maybe we go sideways for the next hour. That would be cool too. I think I gotta smoke a joint because this is helpful. I'd love pullbacks to levels here, but I honestly don't think we're gonna get those. But that's what I'd be watching for. Yeah, bro, it's just from this session. It's not released, and I'm real sad. Is the indicator missing the 392 level? Yes, just straight ripstick, man. All right, guys, I've heard that Lucid is back up. Lucid is back up.
Live from Puerto Rico. The sun is
Wait, hold up, guys. Hold up. Chat, we got to watch this together.
The ocean is beautiful. Normal people are relaxing. Jake is inside staring at a 1-minute candle. RAKETRADES! Check, wake up! Puerto Rico mornings, futures on the screen. Island looking peaceful, but the Nasdaq looking mean. Guinness from last night, coffee for the day. Jake draws another level and said don't force the trade. Smoke floating somewhere, charts glowing bright. He's been watching price action since the middle of the night. Chat says, Jake, should I enter? He says, wait and let it form. Then the candle runs without him and the whole chat starts a storm. One more line, one more zone, one more trader over leverage on his phone. Someone asked, long or short, Jake looks to the cam. Brother, you have no stop loss, and somehow that's my problem. Plus setup clean and precise. One good trade. You don't need 5. Green day, great, red day, fine. Either way, Jake has a 40-minute speech. Prepare no mindset. Wait for the setup. Wait for the trade. Lower up 40 fund accounts in the day.
I love you guys. This is epic.
When Jake hits the button, everybody up. Right. He don't chase a movie, lets the move take shape. Right. Get us in the fridge, but the wrist stays calculated. I'll yelling in the background, Guinness getting poured. Jake is still explaining why your entry was ignored. Someone posts one winner, now they think they found the key. Next morning they're in Discord asking, can you fix my psychology? Jake leans back, slowly smoke hanging in the air. That look means somebody ignored every rule he shared. He takes one
The
deep
Guinness,
breath,
the
then
Guinness elements of this are crazy.
what exactly was the smart part? 10
The
hours
Guinness
stream, but he calls it
details.
one quick lesson. 3 hours later, chat is still in the same session. He's just trading simple, then he opens 20 tabs, 5 charts, 4 accounts, and 11 different graphs.
Guys, we'll get back to the market here in just a second, but oh my God, that was too good, guys. Wow. Wow. Armani, shout out to our video designer, Armani. That was crazy, bro. Oh my God. Cheers to you guys. That was so much fun. I love you guys. Yuri, Shane, Suave, Nippy, Nathan, RS, Reset, XX, Ardulon, Beaker. Oh my God. Oh my God. Al Pacino, Raymond, Synthorn, Inescapable, TX, bros, sisters. I'm so grateful for you guys, man. Manuel, Vintage, C. Broister. Even on a day where we have some FOMO, guys, because we're not in the longs like we want to be, we managed to have a good time. We managed to have a good time. I love you guys. That was so fucking epic. Wow. Man. This is, whew. All right, I got to find, oh, great one here. I have a big air purifier. Big air purifier. And I do open a window too.
Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call it
GC, let me see. I'm on my TPT account right now, so GC literally doesn't load for me. So I have to look at GLD. I don't mind it, but I think some of the other indices are just stronger right now. I prefer to trade the path of least resistance, and right now, that's longing the NQ and ES. Those are the quote-unquote easiest paths. Yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, I don't think we need to overcomplicate today. I think there were long entries that were aggressive, you know? And if you took them, hell yeah. Just make sure you managed your risk. If you skipped them, just make sure you skipped them for good reason, you know? ES did make new all-time highs. ES actually opened up at a new all-time high. I mean, look, here's all I'm saying, guys. All right? Either A, you shot a shot today, and I don't think anybody should be short. I don't think there's any, I mean, and look, everybody has different strategies, so you guys can all use your strategies the way you want. I personally don't see anyone trying a short today. I think the outcomes for the day are either A, you made money on the long, B, you didn't take the long, right? Like, those are the most likely outcomes for the day. You're right, Braga. Rumo did short. You're right. You're right. Again, guys, it's kind of like try to make your journaling process simple, right? I think a lot of times, guys, I think a lot of times people overcomplicate their journaling, when in reality, the journaling process should be this. Am I happy with my performance? What would I do differently? On to the next. I personally, guys, none of these 5-minute entries do I see myself wanting to take. In hindsight, with the benefit of hindsight bias, the only one I could see myself having taken is right here after this pullback wick. But even then, you would have had to long the high a day, and I don't know where I would have targeted. So, guys, in the journaling process, right, or if you are judging your performance, right, these are the questions that I urge you to ask yourself, right? One, am I happy with the performance? Meaning, am I happy with whether I took a trade, whether I stayed patient? Like, and really what that comes down to is what would you do differently, right? I think there's two trades I quote unquote could have taken today. One is the pre-market long. Would I do that differently though? No, personally, I would not have taken the pre-market long today. Not because of anything that the chart has to say, but because of my own performance lately. Because July was hard for me and because I had such a good day yesterday, I wouldn't want to leave my fate more in the hands of a pre-market entry, right? So no, I in hindsight, I don't see myself having taken that, right? I could see myself having taken this 2-minute entry on the pullback to that former wick, but I'm also not beating myself up on missing it for the day. So question one, am I happy with my performance? Yes. I didn't tilt today. I did not go on and give back a large portion of my profits from yesterday. Number two, what would I do differently? Maybe I would have taken these entries, this one right here. Other than that, I wouldn't have done nothing. I wouldn't have done nothing personally. So boom, 3, on to the next. Boom, check it out. On, done. And that's it for me. That's it for me. Let me try and find the pre-market notes that we wrote out somewhere. That was not it. Did I delete them? Well, regardless, in our pre-market strategy session, guys, one of the lines that I used was, this was my thought process coming into the day, and I think it's important for me to stick to that, right? If we got a pullback, I would have longed it. If we didn't, I'll just go to the pool. Pullback or pool day, That's it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut, sir. All I will say is we've got some really fucking cool stuff in the pipeline. We've got some cool stuff in the pipeline. I'm trying to work out and figure out a way I can give one of you guys $1,000 or 2,000. I haven't really decided on the exact number yet. But in order to do so, you've got to be the best. You got to trade well for a few days. So stay tuned. We've just got something cool coming, is all I'm gonna say. Where someone's gonna walk away a winner up $1,000 or two. So I'm excited. Great question here. Dude, how do we control this FOMO? How do we control this FOMO? It's hard. It's hard, bro. But here's all I'll say is one of the ways, guys, that I really am good at managing my FOMO, one of the ways that I am really good at managing the FOMO is, one, I've been there a lot before, right? So it's easy for me to manage FOMO, guys, because this has happened to me a million times. Now, that being said, some of you, including the person that asked this question, Al Pacino, you've all been trading for long enough that you should also start to be managing this FOMO better and better as you go, right? So the things that have happened to me that have made this easier to handle the FOMO, one, I've been through it a million times, guys. You think this is the last time I'm going to skip an entry and it's going to rocket without me? No, this has happened a million times. And guess what? I know it's going to happen a million more times in my life, right? So the ways that I accept this and deal with the FOMO: one, the acceptance that this has happened before and it will happen again, right? Two, the knowledge and confidence that when these moves happen, I will be able to hold them fully, right? So, for example, guys, we got a similar move to this yesterday, right? One of the reasons I don't have FOMO right now, or I'm at least managing it well on my presentation, one of the reasons for that is because look at yesterday's trade. It's not about the money I made yesterday. It was about the abilities that I displayed, right? I know that on certain days when I do swing those shots, I am going to be able to hold for the full 300 points. So when I see a move like it today, I don't let it discourage me that I'm not in there. I let it encourage me that the next one that comes, I know I'll be able to catch it and I'll be able to hold it fully. And I won't have a problem doing that, right? So, one, guys, if you're having a lot of FOMO right now, one, let the reminder that this is not the last time it's happened and it won't be the last time it's happened, right? Let that give you some confidence. Two, the ultimate confidence you have in yourself that the next time this happens, you will be able to participate. That should eliminate some of the FOMO, right? And then three, leave your fucking desk, bro. Leave your desk. The more you look at it, the more you are going to have FOMO. So if you really want to eliminate the FOMO, the best way to do that is just get out of here. You know? So that's just my my 2 cents, guys. That's just my 2 cents. I actually want to hear a different one of these songs. I need a little squeezy in the light, guys. All right, let's see, my friends. I have my doubts that we're going to get any new entries available and offered to us, but I will stick around for a little bit. Okay, chat's wilding out. Chat's wilding out. Come on now. Come on now, chat. Well, I disagree with that to this comment. If you have FOMO, it's because you got your confirmation and you didn't enter, ... I don't know if this is what you're saying, but it sounds like you're saying you made a mistake and that's the only way you have FOMO. That's just literally not true. You could enter your trade perfectly, have all your confirmations, and you could still have FOMO, bro. So, hey, inescapable vision. That's what I have to say to that comment. Oh my God. All right, guys, I'm going to leave soon because this is crazy. Don't judge people for having FOMO, guys. Don't judge people for having FOMO, man. Let someone can have FOMOs, you know? Like we're allowed to have FOMO. We're allowed to have it. Sorry, inescapable vision. You were just a good target there. Oh my God. Guys, shout out to anyone who captured this ES move. it's fascinating. Someone says, what about greed? I'd almost say that greed is identical emotional triggers to FOMO, right? Oh my God. Every single 2-minute buy worked, man. Let me see, Chris. My guess is yes. Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. It's definitely valid off of this. Yeah, for sure valid. You just have to accept that you're buying into the highs, right? But for sure valid. For sure. For sure. That's from the course, Praga. Yeah. How did you feel yesterday after you closed your trade and it went up all day? I'm not going to lie. I had a little bit of FOMO yesterday because it went really far without me. The only reason that I was bummed is that there really wasn't anything telling me to sell, guys. Pause the music for this. There really wasn't anything telling me to sell, right? I just kind of sold pointlessly. My target was 731s. So like if we got to 730, here's the thing. If we got to 731s and then started acting a fool, then like it would have made sense that I closed out the position, right? But we literally, like, if 731s was the piece of information that I was using for yesterday's trade, I never should have exited it. We tap it, we pull back 20 motherfucking points, and then we get back up. Like, I really should have held that one all day yesterday, right? Like, the only reason I exited was because of dollar values, and that was granted, I did need a winner. My July was tough. I wanted to lock it in. Like, there are other reasons why I believe that it was probably not a bad decision for me to close the trade. That being said, it would have been a pretty stress-free extra 200 points for me just to hold it into the end of the day because of how we reacted to that 731, right? Like, man. So the reason I'll say that, guys, is a lot of times you'll see me hold trades. Like, let's look at Friday, for example, right? I entered long here on Friday. I held all through this bullshit just to exit round it even before it worked out, right? That was a mistake. I should have just continued to hold. And I have to pick a side and stick to it. If I keep going back and forth, that's where the flaws are going to happen. But I should have held this trade on Thursday or Friday, excuse me, and it would have worked out. And I should have held my trade yesterday above that 731 level. There was really no reason to exit it. Actually, I want to hear doses and mimosas. All right, my friends. I don't want to say this is the last song in advance, but this feels like the last song. I think we're going to call it an early stream today, and I'm going to go to the pool early today. You could try to talk me into one more long stab, but like eventually this thing's got to pull back. So I'm just going to call it a sidelines day. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I got to flip a micro on one of these TPT evals. Let me get logged into the right account. I just got to flip a micro. I'm not gonna lose it. Guys, this is not a trade. I'm just flipping a micro contract to get a trading day done on TPT. All right, minus 10 bucks. Boom. This one should be done as of then. Oh, I hate you too. I got a variety of prop accounts right now, guys. TPT, a couple of Tradeifys. I need to get some new Lucids. Yeah, man, I'm in the lab right now. Trying not to fuck TPT stuff up. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Mason, thank you, bro. Yes, I do. It's just been a while, but yes, I do. I hate you too. Let's see if Tesla futures have any. There's still no volume on it, man. No volume. No way. I just want to trade single stock futures. When are they going to be ready? Wow. 300 subscribers left for 40K, man. I'm so grateful for you guys. Got to try to get to 100K soon enough, man. I want that silver play mark. Oh, man, guys. Just a missed day for me. No trades. Yo, chat, did anyone see the new Spider-Man movie? Guys, how was the new Spider-Man movie? Bro, it broke, dude. It broke. It was good? All right, hell yeah. I might go see that shit today. Let's see what showtimes they got. Should I rewatch all the old movies? They don't have this in IMAX or anything, right? Okay, so let's see. Without spoilers. Okay, I've definitely seen Spider-Man Homecoming. Far From Home is the one that had Iron Man featured heavily, right? Oh no! Oh no no! It was Homecoming that was heavily Iron Man based. Oh my god, you guys are killing me in the comments here. You guys are absolutely killing me. Ron, are you here by chance? Or Mitch? Anyone that could help me run a sneaky giveaway at the last minute? We've had a lot of you guys stick around. I wasn't going to run one because the likes weren't high enough. But I'd love to run a little sneaky one. If if Mitch or Ron isn't here, we can do an old school style. Spam the chat. Don't start that yet. Okay, make sure you watch Spider-Man New Way Home before the new one. I remember him facing Mysterio and Jake Gyllenhaal. So the one I need to watch is No Way Home. So I got to watch that first, and then I can go see the movie. All right, that makes sense. All right, guys, we're going old school style on a giveaway. So everyone, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to get mentally ready. And then you're just going to start typing in the chat. And I'm going to stop the scroll on one of your names, all right? So we're not going to start that for just a second. But it will be started in just a minute, all right? You guys just got to get ready. All right. Spam the chat, my friends. Just spam it. Just type. You don't know when I'm going to stop and pick a name. It could be 3 seconds from now. It could be 27 seconds from now. We don't know. We don't know, okay? We don't know, but I'm just going to stop. And it'll land on a name like that. All right, 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 all right. You never know, bros. You never know. I could be leaned back, but still do it. Leonzo Harvey. Leonzo Harvey. Nice. I know Leonzo. Or it's either Leonzo Harvey or Leon Zoharvey. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell where your first name ends and where the last name begins. But I know I pronounced your name correctly yesterday. And, oh my God, look at this, guys. Long loyalist on the streams, man. Huge W. Huge W, so congrats, bro. Leon or Leonzo, I'm not entirely sure. My man. There we go. Hell yeah, bro. All right, do me a favor and just shoot me a message on that Instagram right above there, all right? This link right here. Go ahead and click that and send me a message, and I'll just have you show me. Once I respond, you'll be able to send me a picture, and I'll just have you show me your YouTube username. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pull that code for you. Guys, seriously, a big shout out to our winner. Again, check out, just play the stats game, guys. The people who are here and throwing messages in the chat and being supportive and throwing love to everybody. Like, those are the people that mathematically we see them win a lot, you know? So keep showing up, guys. Thank you so much every single day for being a part of these streams and a part of this project. It really means the world to me. So thank you so much. I'm really, really grateful for you guys. And yeah, guys, I'm getting out of here. I do think you can probably keep longing this throughout the day and finding entries. It's just like, eventually one of these 2-minute buys is going to fail, and then you're going to feel like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, if I were to take a future 2-minute buy and get liquidated, I would feel real dumb, you know? I would feel real dumb. So, all right, guys, let me see. I need to find what's his name message real quickly. All right, there we go. Leonzo, just got your message. Yo, shoot me a pic of your username. Also, guys, if you ever, a few notes that I want to give before we go. One, if you've ever won a giveaway and for whatever reason it wasn't fulfilled, I promise we're not trying to shiest you. One giveaway, mathematically, it wouldn't, like, it's like $80 to $100. I promise you, we wouldn't ruin our reputation over trying to shiest someone over $80 to $100. You know what I mean? Just be patient. Follow up with us. Follow up via Instagram, YouTube. Sometimes, guys, well, thank you so much for Mandeep. I love you, dog. YouTube, for whatever reason, I hate it, but sometimes messages get hidden, and I don't know. There's literally like there's a total of now 7 people who are banned, and they're all banned for being really rude. Like, you got to be a real dick to get banned. So if you don't see your message, I promise you're not banned. YouTube is sometimes weird about it. But I understand why you would think that. So I just want to put that clarification out in advance. And then, what was the other thing I was going to say? I'll make this announcement while we have a bigger audience either. Guys, we are consolidating the firms that we work with a little bit. And I'm going to make a formal announcement about this in the Discord, but I wanted you all to hear it from me. And I'm going to go to single view here. We rake trades. We no longer work with My Funded Futures. This was their decision. We've been working with them for like 3-ish years. I think just analytically, it was like a numbers thing for them. They decided that our partnership didn't make a ton of sense before. So Code Rake does not work there anymore. I wanted to make this sort of announcement, and I will post about it in the Discord too. Nothing bad happened. There's no malicious. This was just My Funded Futures making a business analytical decision based on our numbers and all that. They decided to not renew and continue the partnership. By no means do I think that it means My Funded is not trustworthy or not going to pay you out. They're a well-run company. You should feel safe using them. I don't want you to think that you have any other reason to not feel safe just because we don't work with them anymore. But we don't work with them anymore. And I don't trade with them anymore. Our code will not work there. It doesn't support Project 365. If you're going to continue trading there, I would just use a different creator's code, right? Someone else that you want to show support to. Again, your money is safe. As far as I know, again, there's only so much I can know as a partner and not being involved. I kind of learned my lesson on that a month or so ago with the Alpha situation. There's only so much I can know, but from all my knowledge at the bottom of my heart, I have no reason to believe that that they're not in a great position to continue paying all that. They just chose not to continue our partnership. And we are just narrowing down the list of firms that we work with a little bit. We're trying to consolidate it to our primary partners, the Lucids, the Take Profits, Tradeifys, FFFs, even a few others. We're trying to just consolidate our list. The last thing I will say is I'm very excited. Not just me and the other hosts at Project 365, guys, we're putting together an idea along with one of the smartest people I know, and one of the people I trust literally more than anyone in this world, which is crazy, but I trust him at the bottom of my heart more than 99% of the world. We are putting together a free competition for you guys, which is going to be really fun. We want to see, again, this is very preliminary stages. All the details, we don't even know anything about how the competition is going to work yet, but we want to do a competition. I want to put the audience against the hosts. I want to see, is there host a kind of free to enter, kind of like Tradeify Grand Cup. Think of it like that style competition. Maybe 250 people get to enter. It's a trade-off, a battle royale, and all of the other hosts will be in there, and the winner walks away at the end of the week with like $2,500 or something like that, right? So I'm working on this with my friend who, again, just someone that I trust more than anyone in the space. We're trying to put together something on a really fun platform where it's like, all right, you guys get to battle it out, trade against each other, totally free entries. And the winner walks away with like $2,500. And it's like a 3 or 4, like a short thing, like 1 week, Monday to Friday. On Friday, that someone is getting Zelled by me $2,500 like at the end, right? So, can you beat just 250 other traders, and the 4 other hosts, Mitch, Lomeli, Azang, Ranj. So very, very exciting, man. I'm excited, guys. We have so much fun stuff in the works. I love you all at the bottom of my heart. I am going to end the stream just because I'm bored. I don't think the market is going to go anywhere exciting. Let's be honest. We missed the best trade, guys. And it's fair to say that we missed the best trade, and it's all good, So, all right, chat. I love you guys so much. I am going to call it a stream here. Make sure you tune in to the rest of our host stream starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern with Mitch and Lomeli for our afternoon shows. Mitch has been on an absolute heater lately. So I love you guys. I love you very, very much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? All right, gang. Love you. Thank you.